Howdy ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to the Golgfag Maneater campaign. Last time, we smashed Sazel in the face with one of our backup armies, and we also recruited Bragg the Gutsman. And unfortunately we did fail that contract for Castalton, but there wasn't really any penalty, and we're not too worried about it. And today we're going to start off by trying to figure out our next contract, and I think I actually want to go for Wizenland. There's a couple reasons for that. One, they're looking relatively weak, which means that if they get smashed, we can retake their territory and make even more money off of them. And two, Sylvania is looking pretty sauced, which means we're going to have plenty of opportunities to smash their armies if we can pick them off individually. Another benefit of that is they are fighting Disciples of the Maw. If we can beat Scrag while he's weakened, we can eat his faction. And of course that means we're going to get Scrag in our force, which would be amazing. So I think that's the contract we're going to take. I am playing on the updated beta, and there have been some hotfixes since the last time I was able to play this. We still have one turn left on the camp we have up here in the Bay of Blades. However, once we do want to move it, it should now take only 3 turns instead of 5, so we'll be able to actually uproot and move a lot quicker, which should be nice for us. And they also updated Golgfag's campaign objectives so that his gifted settlements actually count towards the campaign objective, which, yeah, I definitely have hit more than 3, but none of those other ones counted. So fortunately, we should be able to actually move towards this, which will be great. And I was thinking about taking this other Clan England one, and this is really the quote-unquote good part of it, but that's not really that great. So yeah, 22k, 5,700 meat. Let's do it. And our Wind of Magic situation is looking pretty rough, so we're actually going to teleport straight to their capital because that's where their winds are strongest. And the other thing we're going to do is make our first offering to the Maw. And it's only going to be 2 per turn, but it's better than nothing, and this also gives us Bone to Pot. So we'll also be gaining a little bit more in battle, so I think that's going to be pretty good for us. And even better news, we had a mission for it, so huzzah. We are also technically at war with Heinrich Himmler, but he's not doing super hot right now, so if he does happen to show up over here, great. If not, we're not worried about it. Our main priority is definitely going to be Vlad the Chad over here. And he's already got 4 full stacks over in Averheim. Fantastic. And we also do need to build up our magic, so hopefully we'll be able to get that going pretty soon. We do still have Prague up here, and it's technically our capital. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit, but we'll probably end up abandoning that once we have a capital region we can call home down here. And I would love to get Gristle Valley, but we'll probably grab that once we're done with the contract, and if we don't want to stay friends with them. Other than that, our heroes do need to start the Great Migration south, so they can help out with the war effort. While we're at it, we should try and find Scrag himself, see if we can get a jump on him. That's what Jar is going to be doing down here. It looks like we could also confederate him traditionally if we wanted to. I think it's going to be easier to just catch him in an ambush. It might also be worth trying to send an agent over to Greases to make contact. I doubt he'll accept confederation, but it would be nice to at least get an eye on him, see if we can grab him. And I just cleaned up a couple bounties that we don't care about to see if we can get some better ones. Other than that, we are good to end our first turn, and we'll see how the vampire counts react. Okay, I just saw Scrag run east from Matorka. He looked like he had his 20 stacks still. It's probably still a starting army, so it might be okay. Okay, it looks like they're just kind of playing their sack game and just taking on everything in sight. Okay, that's going to be a problem if they all stand on top of each other holding sausages. We might see if we can try and get Vlad by himself. How good is his force? Okay, it's his first force with some upgrades to it. They are somewhat damaged. The problem is they will definitely heal that off in combat. And they do have full magic. And Wizenland ate Stirland, so they do have a little bit more territory. I don't know if they gained any armies out of that. Okay, if Kislev wants to get involved in this war, that would be really nice for us, because Drika's already dead. Okay, they are pretty bored. Can I trade you? I can't trade you Prague, unfortunately, because it's our capital. I can only abandon it. We're going to go ahead and pack this camp up right away. And we'll be able to deploy that in 3 turns now with the new beta. And yeah, right now, because we have the offering to the mob, we're actually eating 40 meat a turn. Unfortunately, we can't catch him in that march stance. And it looks like the Wind of Magic, unfortunately, actually chilled out. So we're only getting 2 per turn. I'm going to try and ambush over here. Hopefully he goes for Wissenberg again, and then we should be able to hit him next turn. All right, here's our boy Scrag. Let's see what he's dealing with. He's also at war with the Exiles of Khorne. I don't know how well they're doing. So he himself is pretty strong. His force is something we could probably take on. That one I'm not going to plan for because we do have our actual contract to worry about. Scrag is trying to get over to Sylvania, so he might actually be helping us out a lot. It might be worth actually leaving him alone for a while, if that's the case. Yeah, Wisnland needs to consolidate their forces, and they need to get Elspeth back if they're going to have a chance. And you're actually pulling back, which is... Oh, you're probably just going to try and heal. And then he's just going to doomstack there, so... As much as I'd love to, I don't think we can take on 5 stacks of vampires. Since we are over here, and this territory in particular, because of this river, can be kind of annoying, there is an offering that allows us to tunnel, and it gives us movement range. I might pop that in a turn or two to try and get over here. Yeah, we'll have you come up here and start playing for picks against the vamps. See if you can get an assassination up here on your way past. Hey, there we go. Good pick. And we are about ready to set up our camp. I'm thinking maybe around here will be decent. Alternatively, I could try and move into the mountains, annoy the dwarves a bit, and set up around here. Really depends on where I can make a home at. The problem is I think Vlad's just gonna be content to turtle Averheim for a while, which means I can't really make a good push, so we'll have to figure out something else. So I'm pretty sure he can reach Grenstad, and then he'll just attack us with 5 stacks at once. Unless Wissenland can keep him occupied somewhere else. Alright, Vlad's gonna go north. Okay. There we go, get some separation. You've got plenty of armies, use them. Nope, you're just gonna cycle. Dope. And our Mournfang get a pretty hefty boost there. You love to see it. Okay, looks like our attrition is done here, and we're losing more magic. Fantastic. Okay, I think I've got a plan. I'm going to offer to Maw. We're going to do all-consuming stomachs. That does pick up Siegebreaker for us. Ooh. Okay, that'll be fun to put on somebody. Since they can't cross that very easily, we're going to... march all the way to the corner here. Okay. And then I'm going to tunnel over here, and we should hopefully be able to set up a camp right around here. It looks like they can't march all the way up here, so if we're deep set enough, we should be okay. I'm not entirely sure, but, I mean, we have to try something, right? And speaking of, please get a pick here. Thank you. Alright, so we're actually going to start doing a bunch of harassment with our heroes. And I also want to do a little bit of scouting in their home territory, see if we can maybe make something happen over here. Since we have tunneling now, then they don't. We actually have a pretty decent mobility advantage. And hopefully, after a couple good turns, we can get a bunch of meat. And speaking of, I am very tempted to take this all of a sudden. We've gotten pretty lucky so far, so boosting our base chance would probably be even better. On the other hand, getting that extra 5 casualty replaying could be crucial here. Campaign movement's always good. I'm going to go for the hero action because vampire counts rely a lot on their heroes to do the heavy lifting. So we'll try that out. For what it's worth, Karakern doesn't really have any great allies, so we might be able to actually take that territory and then give up Prague. Ooh, hello. Okay, Scrag, I see you, buddy. Oh. Oh, Scrag, I actually really see you, buddy. Hold on. Okay, greed might actually screw me here, but I think we have a solid plan all of a sudden. Oh, and there's Elspeth. How? I was so happy for exactly 3 seconds. She lost 2 stacks against Vlad. Okay, I may have made a mistake in taking this contract, because I feel like we're going to have to do literally all the work. And meanwhile, he is just having an absolute party in Averheim for the entire nation. Okay, so here's another interesting place we could go is Grenstadt. I am going to actually make this move into the mountains. Namely because I might want to take the dwarf territory as well. And we are too close to a settlement. Okay. Well, next turn I'm planning to hit Scrag anyway, if he doesn't run away. And then we'll worry about setting up a camp after that. Because I think if that's not going to work, then I'm going to set up in, I think it's called Blackfire Pass. That'll be a pretty good spot for a camp, I think. All right, we're going for a 23 on Vlad's White Knight. I don't expect it to work, but we got to try something. You know what? It wasn't a critical failure. I'll take it. And you are actually built for combat. You're just doing this as a side gig. Ooh, these are some decent choices. So we can get more health and armor. We can make him a lot better in combat and faster. Or he can actually make his accompanying lord stronger. Right now he has unit mass and armor built in. I think I actually want to make him a little bit better at fighting and also make him fast so that he's smashing into stuff even harder with his additional mass. So we'll try that out, see if we like it. And you're exhausted this turn, so you can go stand next to the vampire party. And Bullthug, you can go ahead and... I'm assuming their home territory is all tier 5 by now. No. Tier 4, but approaching it. And tier 4 on Templehof, so... The interesting thing, I don't see that much of a presence at home. Okay, we might have accidentally come up with a pretty decent plan. But I'm thinking we'll probably want to try and camp somewhere around here next turn. If Scrag doesn't move, we'll attack that. We'll probably just do a sack action, and then I think we'll be able to confederate him. And then we'll finish moving down here and hopefully set up a camp. If the game will allow it, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, he ran away. That was the smart thing to do for him, though. I can't be that mad about it. Alright, Vlad falls back to the party. Excellent. I mean, if we want to get real aggressive, I could set up the camp over here in Schwarzhofen. The problem with that is I'm pretty sure they're just going to migrate the entire party over here because they don't know how to spread their forces. And I don't think Elspeth's going to be able to do anything in the meantime. I was thinking about trying to set up over here, but I don't want to waste too many turns tunneling. You know what? No guts, no glory. Let's see if we can set up a camp around here-ish. Alright, welcome to the Schwarzhofen camp. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get rid of the Noblars we have. It looks like these are all actually just crap stacks, now that I'm looking at them. So if that's the case, we're just going to get a bunch of bulls, and we're going to get another scrap launcher. And if we can fight him in the camp, we might actually have a decent chance, as long as Vlad's not there, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure the entire party's going to migrate over here, but... we gotta try something out. Okay, I don't think any of you guys can block armies, unfortunately. That would actually have been pretty good here. You're a basic necromancer. Hunter. Is there anyone in Templehof by chance? Okay, looks like we can't pack up the camp because we're in an enemy region. So that camp might have to eat this fight. We'll have to see. Alright, let's see if you can get this White King.
Can still do it. I refuse. Never.
Alright, you know what, Jared? I believe in you. You can get Emmanuel Posner. Damn it. Okay, looks like they're gonna probably migrate the party over to the Moot. Or not. Okay, that opens up a very interesting opportunity for us. I was assuming they were going to bum rush Schwarzhofen. And since we haven't fought anything yet, let's go ahead and smash some basic Zombonis in the face. We probably do want to try and minimize casualties anyway. Because I have a feeling we're about to fight a lot of battles in a row. Alright, nothing too fancy here. Just got a little bit of shooting over here. And let's go ahead and get these guys up. And they'll have to come to us because we have the scrap launcher in addition to lead belchers.
Golgfag!
Hey, lead belchers do pretty well against the fell bats. I don't think we needed our flyers there. Do a little bit of a side hit here. And there is our burning head. I would love to get some magic. Fortunately, this place has strong winds, so we should be able to build up a little bit. And even if you're Skelly Spears, I don't think we actually care. Alright, now that that's done, we can go ahead and turn and burn. You guys go ahead and actually pull through this way.
Looking for me! Mercenary Maneater!
We did take a casualty so far. Tragic.
Take it all! Thundering forth!
Yeah, you guys go ahead and focus on these guys. And they should melt soon enough. And they do have the Grave Guard over here, so we are just going to try and get a quick little kill on them to hopefully melt everybody. There we go. Alright, so we did eat one casualty there, I think. Yeah, one Ogre Bull Iron Fist. We'll take it. Also, follow-up. Are we actually going to be able to get meat off these guys? I assume the game's cool with it, but... I mean, I guess to be fair, ogres can eat literally anything, so... I don't know. Maybe each bone counts as like half a meat? And zombies are technically flesh. And wolves and bats. Maybe that's all we'll eat. Okay, we do get a little bit. And... I think what I want to do... We could give it to the client. So here's the thing. I was tempted to loot and occupy just because I want to get rid of Prague. If we do raise it, they do have to spend a turn resettling it. If I occupy it, they're probably going to be more inclined to attack it. I don't know if they're going to care as much if I raise it. They seem intent on attacking Wizenland, so I think if we do this, it's going to definitely draw them over. I'm going to try raising it. And a Bramir statue. Ooh, just a negative leadership modifier. That could actually be very good for us. More importantly, if we do want to, we can pack up the camp immediately from the raising, so I think that was worth it. That could actually be huge for us, getting that extra movement after a win. On the other hand, we do need to move as soon as we can, so having that replaying could be good. Terror for Maneaters could be nice, because that is also ITP, so that we won't get terrified by the vampire count stuff. It won't work against the vampire counts because, yeah, they don't care about fear and terror. But that could be interesting. I think I want to go for this mainly because we need to be a mobile fighting force right now. I think is going to be our biggest strength. And Bragg the Gutsman gets a little bit tankier. And I was curious. Okay, you don't have one of these. I think I'm going to give you this. Also, I forgot to equip this, so you can have that Golgfag. Thank you. Okay, we do have some stuff around here we probably want. We definitely want to have this Razor Standard. Spread out the ancillaries a little bit so that everyone can equip more stuff. And you want to grab... probably assault units. I don't think we'll be able to hit it in one turn, but we should be able to hit it in two. But I probably also want to send you over here to keep an eye on the counterattack. So I'm going to send you this way. Okay, and literally all the heroes are in Vlad's army, so I guess we just keep playing for picks against them. We're definitely going to keep failing these, but I think we get a little bit of XP out of it, so... either we're going to critically fail, or we'll get a lucky hit eventually. We'll have to see which one happens first. And we are going to start getting a bunch of meat, so we probably actually want to offer a bunch of it to the Maw. So let's see, right here. One use... oh, right, oh yeah, that's map wide. That'll be huge. And 5 melee attack for everybody. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't think we need the raiding and attrition one right away. but that enemy attrition could be interesting. How much do you need to go to tier 5? Only 680, and you need over 520. We're gonna be eating 60 a turn. We'll wait a couple turns, build up a couple thousand, and then we should be okay. Because we might have to pack up this camp in an instant, depending on how the vampires react. Okay, so Scrag has definitely fallen back. Him having Grenstock could actually help us out a lot, because the vampires might go take that instead. And I'm definitely going for Drakenhof next. I think we can do a lot of good work there. Okay, he's going for Corpse Cart spam. That's an interesting choice. It's Balefire. I don't think that's even the healing one. I think it might give some kind of damage or resistance buff. Oh, the party is now officially raiding party and work bag. Or work bad, and now our heroes are better. Oh, and this is something that Oko picked up in the last fight. Oh, speaking of, I think this is what they get. It imbues fire, magic, and flame resistance. Okay, that's a choice, Vlad. And our entire army gets ITP. That is huge, actually. Okay, well, I'm glad we have you with us. Our Butcher having regen could be very good, and that gives us even more replenishment. Or we could give him ward save and melee defense. I feel like this is going to get us more value overall. One, because he's not generally going to be fighting unless he has to. If he gets hit, he can just run away. And everyone else being able to heal is also massive, so I think we're going to go for that. And then we'll get back over here and grab extra ingredients. You know what? All or nothing. Try and take out Isabella herself. I am really surprised neither of our guys has critically failed yet. We take those. And speaking of, you should probably actually keep an eye on the north in case they raise a surprise stack over here that's going to come down and attack us. And there's a couple up there, but they're probably content to chill in Mordheim. And I think it's going to be a pretty big advantage to have our lead belchers doing extremely well, so we're going to go ahead and give them that so they get that disoriented as well. That means we'll have even more time to fire on them. And let's see if we can take Drakenhof next turn. Okay, Vlad's content to keep sacking Wisenberg, I guess. Oh, it looks like they want to move the party over to Wurtbad now. But they don't want to move in. Alright, looks like it's time to fall back to Averheim, possibly. Yep. Oh no, but they still want to raid. I need to double check something real quick. Okay, yeah, campaign very hard, battle hard. Okay, I thought maybe my settings got reset because I did the update, but... Okay, so the Total War AI is AIing, I guess. In which case, I guess we're gonna go take a free Drakenhof. Okay, it looks like... Yeah, they got their Necromancer, so they are gonna have healing. And this guy also has some healing. Graveguard, other than that, yeah. Some tough stuff, but nothing we can't handle. AP, let's go ahead and give that to... You know what, let's give it to our Maneaters. Why not? Okay, I wasn't sure what kind of setup we were going to get. This might actually be a very good one for us because with our casting, if we can blob them, we can decimate them. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we want to see right here. This little courtyard is going to become a slaughter ground. We don't even need to try anything super cutesy. I was thinking about having the Mournfanes over here to do some back capping, but I honestly want literally every vampire unit over here on us. So we're going to smash in this gate, and hopefully they all just blob around us, and then we destroy them with fire and heaven magic. And we should be able to bust down the gate immediately, and the Blood Vultures, their job is purely going to be taking on towers, assuming they don't get swarmed by Fellbats. Okay, I think right away we should be able to just bust down the gate once his Siege Hammer's done, or Siege Breaker. I haven't used this before, so I'm not sure. Alright, let's go ahead and try and pop that right there. Alright, yeah, you guys go take that on, and then, yeah, everyone try to get inside immediately. You guys go ahead and get forward as well. Okay, you guys should get this tower taken out pretty soon. And then you guys can come over here. Yeah, you guys start crushing this. Go ahead and siege break this to maybe get some damage on him. Okay, it looks like the Falling Gate doesn't do any kind of damage, so that's good to know. Alright, and all of that can move in. And now we blob. And... okay, it looks like they're not making that much of an effort over here, so can we try and pigeon bomb that? Okay, this tower's trying to fire at us, but it doesn't really have an angle, so I think we're okay. You guys keep trying to get inside. You guys actually push into the corpse cart. Okay, there is a Vargulf here. Go ahead and hold on to that for a little bit before we commit. Casters, go ahead and get inside. You're going to be up soon to bat. Can you guys hit this tower by chance? Shooters. Looks like they have to get inside first. In which case, vultures, go ahead and swarm that, please. And we'll go ahead and dismember the Grave Guard to get that damage over time. Okay, you guys are double teaming the Vargulf. You should be able to melt it. Go ahead and pop a Forbidden Rod to get a little bit of magic going. And a little taste of things to come. Get a Uranus Thunderbolt down. Our shooting's a little useless right now, but I'm okay with that. Out of curiosity, can we... oh, no, it has to be on the ground, unfortunately. These guys... apparently it's going to take a while, unfortunately. So their towers are going to be a little bit more effective than I was thinking. I think they got changed at some point. So shooters can go ahead and get inside now. And you can go ahead and rip a shot at this Vargulf. The Firebelly can fall back because he doesn't have healing. You have your regen now, so that's okay for you to keep fighting that. Brag the Gutsman, are you busy? Yeah, you're over here. You can have a good time with that. Alright, Oats, you need to get back here, please. And the Blood Vultures are still doing their thing. Our shooters are still over here. I'm actually going to have you hold fire because I just want you guys taking on towers, and I want to tell you to do that. Like so. Alright, looks like he's got this Vargulf all to himself. Fantastic. Go ahead and Harmonic Converge Oats for a bit. And Uranus is pretty cheap, so go ahead and pop some of that on Skelly Boys. Okay, it looks like our shooting's pretty effective. It's just the Blood Vultures aren't great at it. So we might end up having to pull the Vultures off of the tower once our shooting gets rid of that.
Golgfag cavalry. For sure. Incinerate.
And go ahead and get even more wins, Firebelly. We might actually want to give that over to Oko over here, since he now has regen. We might do that after this battle. Okay, looks like they got rid of that, so Flyers, go ahead and pull back over here. And Shooters, go ahead and shoot that. Probably shouldn't have done that while you were running through it. I might kill some of my own there. It's a shame, but I'm okay with it. Those guys are pretty replaceable. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna retreat behind your little barrier. That's cute. And speaking of, one of their necromancers is coming over to play. And can we... where's their plaza? It doesn't look like they're really trying, so we might as well push. I guess we'll come up here then. Okay, yeah, everything turn over here. Okay, this Vargulf is still trying. Well done. Go ahead and dismember these Black Knights. You go ahead and help out with the Vargulf, please. Brad, go ahead and get through there. We should have a Pigeon Bomb ready. That can go... oh, that's pretty close range. You're gonna get that. We'll wait till we get closer to something that's relatively far. Alright, Vargulf is about Dunyan Reigns. And Mornfang, go ahead and fall back to hit these Black Knights. And we can pop some healing on Oko, since he's pretty torn up. Actually, you go ahead and pursue this Necromancer to get a leadership penalty. Dismember the Black Knights to hopefully get them taken out soon. And we gotta chunk our way through some Skeleton Warriors. That's fine. Alright. And go ahead and get everybody over here to the plaza since we're gonna take it. And go ahead and you're running these fools because they're running away for whatever reason. And we don't have to worry about shooting any of this because we're going to just capture the plaza instead. Golgfag, go ahead and shoot this guy in the face and then go ahead and punch him.
This is mine now.
Go ahead and move back so he has a shot, please. Thank you.
Stop them to death.
And Bragg, go ahead and help him out.
Little boy.
Alright, and that is the plaza down. And, okay, they sent some Black Knights in. Okay, it seems like everything's melting as soon as it touches us, so I think we're just waiting for the mass break. Okay, there it is. Not the most exciting siege, but I really don't know why they spread their defenses out. That was a very interesting choice. And we could give this to the client for a bunch of satisfaction and gold. On the other hand, we could also get a bunch of meat out of it. I think just to have a base of operations in the Empire, I'm actually going to take this over, because now we'll be able to actually do a bunch of raiding out. And with that, I assume I still can't get rid of Prague. Unfortunately not, so we're just going to go ahead and abandon Prague. And I think the smart thing to do is actually demolish and then abandon, because I think you get all of that money back, versus I think if you do this, you only get that a little bit. So next turn, we'll actually tear down Prague, and hopefully Kislev moves in. And I think since we're actually going to have some decent territory, let's go ahead and grab Iron Stomach to get that replen. And next turn, we should be able to grab extra ingredients, which will be good.
Mercenary lord.
You can max out scouting. Oh, you got 2 points. I'm honestly not sure which one I want yet. Go ahead and grab evasion for now. We do want your speed up, and you can go ahead and grab that, and probably go for Blade Master to increase your accuracy. And we should be able to, yeah, this is why you want to stack that casualty replen, because next turn we're going to be perfectly fine. And it looks like since it's tier 3, we got everything. Let's see. We got the important resource. That's a little bit of gold. Actually, not that much, but it's better than nothing. And it looks like this gives us hunters and some... Oh, interesting. So we get Gorgers, Yeeties, Giants. Okay, so we have some monster recruitment at Drakenhof. And they did take Schwarzhofen, so we might have to take that back later at some point, if we feel like it. Okay, this is a level 3. You got this. See? And this isn't even your job. I believe you can take on Isabella. Damn it. Oh, you know what? You did get a free storyteller, though. That's good. Go ahead and start boosting your assassination chance. You can go ahead and get closer to these guys and see if they're gonna come down here, or if we want to start playing for picks against heroes up here. Okay, Vlad's making a move on Steingart, once again sacking. Oh, you made a move on Flensburg. Okay, you're occupying territory. They're starting to play the game again. Okay, so all it took was destroying their home to make them start doing stuff, but they are playing the game now, so good for them. I guess they felt so invincible that they thought they could just party the whole time. Guess not. And Eshen's an 11 stack, so we can... Ooh. Hold on. That's...
Do not mistake me.
That is 2 crap stacks, but just to be safe, I am going to fight the Eshen battle to minimize casualties, because I do want to keep this. Alright, shouldn't be anything too crazy here. Just need them to get in range, and then we'll smash them. Go ahead and fast forward while they get in position. Okay, I was going to say, I guess they just want to take a few free shots at him. And don't even waste your time on the Forbidden Rod. Can you hit him with a fireball yet? You can.
Volcanic fury.
Gobi.
Gut magician. Great move, sir.
Good hit. Oh. Didn't want to do that. You know what? Scrap Launcher can take a shot too. Everyone hit the bell bats. You guys can probably go ahead and charge in. You can probably go ahead and hit that middle. You can go around the back. You can go ahead and charge in with the lads. Hit these guys right here. You guys can go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and dismember them so they slow down. And pigeon bomb these fools. Go ahead and... Oh yeah, I never used that in the siege, I don't think. Whoops. And I don't think it made a difference, honestly. You guys go ahead and turn around so you don't shoot any more of our guys. Okay, that should be game blouses. Go ahead and Uranus Thunderbolt him. If we have time to. You guys pull back just in case. See if we took any losses there. We took one again. I did not see who it was. Probably this, Iron, or Ogre Bull again. Iron Fist. And we'll go ahead and loot and occupy, get a little bit of extra meat going. Oh, hey, we got another big name for Golgfag. Oh, here we go. Wine resource. So now he gets Fizz Res and Rowdy. Excellent. And go ahead and buff your man-eaters even more because they are the best. And how about we call it a part there, ladies and gentlemen? We made some pretty good progress against the vampire counts. It looks like they're finally going to react to us. So I think next time we're going to open up with a fight against 2 full stacks. Their actual armies are also spreading out over here, so they're going to start pushing Wizenland territory in the north, and probably some in the south as well. And of course, Vlad's over here in the west. Of course, some dwarves decide they want to try and take on some of our newly acquired territory, so we might have to clear them out at some point. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.